Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Reva TV. I feel just a lot of these stories are just entitlement of women thinking they can get away with whatever they want and are finally being held accountable for a lot of their actions.
After being refused service, the couple entered behind the bar and into the kitchen area in an attempt to continue confronting restaurant management. Reports indicate that Shireen Afkari has since been fired.
Riva TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. Now, I know you guys must remember this icon. Okay? You guys must remember this lady on the floor.
I did not. I don't even know this story. I saw this on Riva's channel, so I was like, must cover it.
And her boyfriend tending to her. And if you guys are unaware of the situation, basically a woman walked into a restaurant. She had her camera in all the people's face. She got into all kind of tussling and debacles with the people, in which they ended up actually, like, you know, taking her forcefully outside. Then she was outside fighting the people, had one guy's hair in her hand, all the above, until
again, never faced consequences for their actions until this particular moment for this woman.
The guy actually got separated away from the woman. He was walking back into the restaurant, kicked his foot out, tripped the woman. She's on the floor. Then she started fighting the boyfriend, or yelling at the boyfriend, basically, you know, saying him like, "You're not being a man," whatever the case is.
And this so many stories fall into this story here. This is why you stay away from women like this, because women like this will be putting you into the ground. You're not a man for not standing up for me. Why would I stand up for you when you're the cause of the issue and cause of all this problem? It's your fault.
Then he started getting in a fight with people in the street. Okay? So if we thought...
Again, this is how men end up in jail and 6 feet under. Because of women just like this. This is crazy that we're covering stories like this. Is because we don't see this that often. Like, as it fully being covered this way.
The embarrassment wasn't enough. If we thought the fact that her, being plastered all over the internet in like probably her worst state was not enough. If we thought that her being tripped on the ground and falling on her face wasn't enough, there are more results, okay? There are more consequences that have emerged from this situation. This woman has now lost her job, okay? Completely, utterly lost her job. And even more than that, she also was charged. Okay, so here, the first clip that we actually got, after all the remnants of the situation was actually the police call.
3 over 1 3 over 10 floor. It's 811X refusing to leave. It's in a physical with the manager. X is a Latin female or white female, late 20s to early 30s, 5 feet. 3 over 12 hours backing. And the line has been left open. There's not going on.
Now, 5 feet and causing this much havoc is crazy, okay? I don't know if it was liquid courage or what, but she was like not going down without a fight. Okay?
No, it's a God complex and entitlement.
Okay, and like I said, to be 5 feet and to have put these people through all this stuff who were tall and this and that, it just shows how out of control she really was. And so apparently people got wind of the situation and ended up,
I mean, the internet is harsh as hell. They love to humble people on the internet, especially people like this.
Posting little synopsises of what happened.
After being refused service, the couple entered behind the bar and into the kitchen area in an attempt to continue.
Like, if you were refused service to a place you wanted to go to and they said, no, we don't want to serve you, or we're full, or whatever it is, do you make a scene? Do you blow up because you want to eat there even though they don't want you? No, you just move along. Go find somewhere else to eat that probably is more welcoming to you than this particular establishment.
Continue confronting restaurant management. Reports indicate that Shireen Afkari has since been fired, though the company involved has not issued a public statement at this time.
Well, now the company actually did release a statement. Okay, and so she apparently worked for a company by the name of Strava. Strava is actually like a wellness app, okay? It's a popular app that and website for athletes that tracks physical activities like running, cycling, swimming, using GPS while also functioning as its own social network. So users can go onto Strava, download the app or the website or whatever the case is, share workouts, photos, and complete segments. So,
Okay, so it's like a physical hobby app. Got it.
this is kind of like I said, a part of the wellness sector. So being how she was acting with other people, being that she's obviously out of control in a certain sense, it absolutely does not align with their brand.
But this is the thing that people don't realize nowadays. People just like seem to hate on companies looking at your social media and stuff. Technically, companies did this always. It's just they didn't have access to so much data and information about you. Now they do, right? Who wants a loudmouth, hot-headed, violent person in their company? Who wants that? Who wants that person that went viral to show how loudmouth, violent, and all they are, and then find out that they work for you and they have a high position in your company? Yeah, I can see that being a thing. It's like, again, freedom of speech, your freedom to do whatever you want. You're not free from the consequences of your own actions. If you did something that didn't align with someone or align with a company that you work for, guess what? They're allowed to do what they want to do.
I guess unless she was like a UFC fighter or whatever, I don't really see what brand it would align with. But apparently, Strava released a statement. It says, "We are aware of an employee who exhibited extremely concerning off-hours behavior. We don't condone violence of any kind, and this does not reflect the standards we expect of our team. This past Monday, we made the decision to end the individual's employment."
Damn.
I don't blame him.
Don't blame them
Okay,
at
because and a lot of people were saying like, oh, this is crazy. Women, of course, were saying this. Oh, this is crazy. She's not even at work. Why does it matter what happens at the job?
Because women try to cancel men constantly for just barely saying things. So if you were into cancel culture, guess what? It's gonna blow back on you and get you canceled very similar ways.
Regardless of whatever you have going on or not, you represent the companies that you work for, even when you were not working.
The reason why people get fired after going viral for wilding out, intoxicated, assaulting staff at a bar or restaurant is because they should be. They absolutely should be fired for doing so. I have my master's degree in HR and my PHR certificate, and I always see questions or comments under these videos like, why is she getting fired? It's not fair. It's not fair. And the reason why is because if you are a company and you are tagged in a viral video with over 5 million views, you cannot claim innocence later. Should a future complaint get lodged against that same employee, you could also be named as a participating member of that harassment or assault because you, the company, kept that person on.
Correct.
Even after you knew that
it's being liable. That's the problem that companies don't want to deal with.
That person was capable of violence. It is actually the most fair outcome from all of this. Not only does it hurt your brand, you, the company, cannot claim later that you didn't know that this person was capable of such a thing, when it's clear that you knew. You were tagged in the video. It went super viral. This is just a reminder to all of you that you can't claim that your after work activities shouldn't affect your day life, your day.
And tell the truth, it shouldn't. If you're not posting it or not being seen in public. Like, you can drink or do drugs in your house and nobody's really probably going to care. Don't film it and put it out there. Then you won't get caught. Those are the things that are the problem. Because everything is so plastered on social media nowadays. That's why these companies are able to see it now.
A job. It does. So act accordingly.
100%. You do, because if people do their due diligence nowadays. It's not like back in the day where you just see somebody act a fool, it's on the news and you don't know any backstory to the person. Nowadays, when you offend people, they are digging. They going on your LinkedIn. They want to know where you work. They want to report you to the head of the company. They want to do all the above. And so once everything got out there and people got her identity and where she works, the company was like, we don't need this bad press. We don't need to be, attached to this kind of foolishness that you got going on with you and your man and y'all acting a fool outside and hitting people and striking people and being out of control and all that kind of stuff. We don't need to deal with that.
Nope.
And I completely agree. And again, this just goes to show when you play silly games, you win silly prizes. One night where her boyfriend outside in the street being inebriated or whatever the case is cost her her career. It cost her her reputation. All of the above.
For what?
It's so insane.
Because you were upset that they refused service for you. They didn't hurt you in any way. They didn't try to cheat you or scam you. No, they just refused service, and you caused all of this yourself.
Now, listen, I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but I would assume that this would mean that she never gonna do something like this again. Okay? But I could be fooled because some people do stuff like this and then they go to a next level and do worse. Okay?
True.
But I would just assume, in my personal opinion, that this would click something in her brain to say, you know what? This ain't the life I want to
tell the truth. I hope something clicks in the man's brain. Right? We're a men's channel. Riva's 50-50. But, I hope something clicked in this man's brain. Like, man, I could lose my life. I could go to jail. All these problems were caused by someone else that I had to come in and fix. Or at least being seen as liable to fix.
live. I need to go do something else and get myself together. Get my own wellness together. 100%. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear.
Riva, I love it. I love consequences to horrible actions. That's what I love. Do I like that she got beat up? No, I don't really care that she got beat up, tell the truth. But consequences, right? Getting fired, getting kind of shamed on the internet, getting plastered all over the internet for your horrible behavior. That's what happens when you become a horrible person. Remember, everybody has cameras nowadays. Everyone. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.